Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Misha. If this is your first time here, hi, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. You guys, if you cannot tell by the title, this is going to be making my mother's birthday present. I love to knit and crochet my mom something every year for her birthday and for Mother's Day. And most recently, I made for a friend a little backpack for her son, and I think this is so cute. And so it's given me the delusional confidence that I can crochet a purse. I've never crocheted purses before. I have knitted purses in the past. So I don't even know if I can do this. Let me show you what I got for it and then we'll discuss a little. So I got this really beautiful cord kind of yarn. Like, look at this color. This is like up my mom's alley as far as color goes. I have never worked with this. I'm still kind of new to crochet, so this is definitely going to be different. I don't even know what size needle, or sorry, hook I'm gonna have to use with this, but it feels very like purse-like, if that makes sense. Like it's not like acrylic yarn or like um, cotton. It feels more plasticky, like a purse would. So this is the yarn I got to do it with, and I got two because I wasn't sure how much I was gonna need. And then let me show you. I got a strap and a basin. So like a bottom that's like a real bottom so my mom can take this purse wherever and not have to worry about like the bottom of it getting dirty, because with a lot of times with yarn you have to worry about that. This isn't yarn or this isn't acrylic or anything that would stain. But my mom would have to worry about that with the knitted purses that I've made for her in the past. So I got one of these. I feel like this is going to be too small though. Like this is going to be a small, well, because this one is meant for, like, look at this. Look at this. This is actually meant for a backpack. It even comes with like the little thing to tighten and loosen for a backpack. But I want to do a purse. At first, I wanted to do a backpack, but my mom doesn't really wear backpacks. And then it also comes with like a cute strap. My mom's not a backpack person. She is a purse person. So like, I super want to do a purse. So what is my plan for this? I don't know. I don't know. So I saw this waffle stitch that I think would be gorgeous as a purse. I also saw this diamond stitch that I think would be gorgeous as a purse. However, I don't know if diamond stitch would like have like holes necessarily, and I don't really want holes in it. I am gonna give it a lining, which I don't know how that's gonna work either. So we're just like going to do what I normally do and wing this because I have an idea in my head and I have like a thought process, but realistically, once I start doing it, that's when I'll learn like if it's gonna work or not. But I just think like gorgeous, you know what I mean? Like this is gonna be so pretty. My mom's birthday is next month, so I have to get working on this now. Um, I recently got a bunch of new uh, hooks. So we're gonna test it out and see which one will work with this type of yarn. I also have to figure out how to, like, where does this yarn start? Oh, I think it's right here. Okay. Ta-da! Here it starts. Also, like, how does this one work? Okay, let's take like a really good look at this really quick. I'm tying the end to make sure that it doesn't unweave. I always do that with all my yarns, and it looks like this is going to be no different. Okay. So it is kind of on the thinner side, like it's thin and flat. So I am very unsure of how this is going to work because these holes are much thicker than this. Am I gonna have to double up with the two cords to do this? Because I feel like this would use like a size 4 or size 5 hook. Hmm. Okay, let me get the base on. I'm just going to do single crochet all the way around just to get it started. And then from there, I will figure out what the stitch I want it to be is. But I'm definitely leaning towards waffle. I really like that diamond stitch though. But I feel like waffle would be super cute too. Okay, we're going to try it. I will see you guys after I have a couple of rows. And let's see like how it looks. I'm not even sure how I'm going to crochet onto this. So let me get started and then we'll discuss. Hi you guys, so I wanted to give an update of where I'm at. This this yarn, or it's not even yarn, I'm not really sure, like this I-cord is incredibly hard to work with. Okay, I have never worked with something quite this maybe structured before, and even just getting it on to this basin was hard. And then starting this project, I am gonna do like a diamond shape because I think that's gonna look gorgeous. And as hard as it is, look how pretty it already is. So it's gorgeous. It is just very hard on your hands, like, because it is so stiff, because it takes so much to work with. Like, I find that I'm going like a lot slower than I normally would. Like, look at this. This is not an easy, and maybe it's because it's on a basin that I'm struggling, but it is hard on my hands. Like, I have been noticing that my hands are cramping up as I'm working on this, but it is such a good structure. Like, this is like real purse material, it feels like. So that is where I'm at. I've decided to do the diamond instead of the waffle. So that's what I'm gonna do. But here is like, yeah, it's gorgeous, right? And I did first just like a single crochet, and then these are doubles. I'm following the pattern of the diamond stitch. But yeah, like, I'm curious to see once I like, literally, I have taken this thing apart more times than I can count. Like, this was such a learning curve. So yeah, luckily I started this a few weeks early because my mom's birthday is in the middle of February. But this is hard. Okay, I'm not even gonna front with you. This is like a very no give structured thing, and I'm very not used to working with this type of material. But like anything, I will learn, I will adjust, and I'm hoping that it comes out fabulous. All right, thanks guys. Hi guys. Okay, so let's talk about where I'm at. I wanted to do a check-in. So as you can see, the pattern is starting to form into those cute diamonds. Let's talk about this like nylon yarn. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to work with. Like, I am so used to yarn that gives that this is like incredibly sturdy. Like this thing is sturdy, okay? Like, this thing's gonna last my mom. But it is so time consuming to work with because my hand keeps cramping. But like, I am loving like this diamond shape. I don't know how big I'm gonna make this purse. And also, because this is so sturdy, like, I didn't realize like how, you know what I mean, this was gonna be. How am I going to close this? Like, how do I do a flap? Do I do a zipper? Like, I really didn't think about this because I can't just leave it open. My mom's not going to use it if it's just an open hole with um, a handle, you know? So that's definitely something that I didn't consider. I did not think that I thought it would be sturdy, but I did not think it would be this sturdy. Like, can you guys hear that? Like, this thing is like sturdy, okay? And I'm also not sure how I'm going to put an inside liner in this, just because like this is going to be hard to connect a liner to because of how this material is. Um, I'm sure I'll figure something out. But this is definitely a learning process. I'm so glad I started this a month before her birthday because this is going to take me a while just due to how hard this yarn is to work with, or this nylon cord, because it's not really a yarn, it's more of like a cord. But I think it's going to be so pretty when it's done though. Like, look at that color. Like, it's even prettier in person. Um, just like the way that it holds color. It's gorgeous. Just the way that the light shines off of it, it's gorgeous. So this is my check-in right now. I am just doing a diamond pattern, which this pattern right here, not hard to do, just working with this yarn is the hard thing. But like, I literally just looked it up on the talk, and I just watched somebody do it and I picked it up right away. So I want you guys to really see how pretty this is. Does it look crooked like on camera? It doesn't look that crooked in person. I'm gonna do a few more rows of it before I decide if it looks crooked. Okay, I'm gonna get in my own head, and I cannot restart this thing for the 20,000th time. So, Okay, you guys, here's where I'm at. I have decided this is the length that it's going to be, and I'm doing the slip stitch on top to make it cleaner so it looks more put together, because if not, this is what the other side looks like without that slip stitch, and it's kind of messy and like raw looking. So we're going to do the slip stitch all the way around, and then my next hill that I need to tackle is this. I obviously don't want to leave this open because it's just going to be a giant gaping hole. And I don't want it to be a basket, it's a purse. So I'm thinking of doing a single stitch halfway in the middle on each side and then a zipper. Or, yeah, no, I'm definitely feeling that. And then from there, I have to figure out straps. So, yeah, here's where we're at right now, though. We're going to slip stitch all the way around, and then I have to figure out how I'm going to do this center part for the zipper. This is what happens when you freehand things and you design as you go. But like, look at this, you guys. This is absolutely gorgeous. Like, this pattern came out so pretty. Okay, I will check in once I'm starting to work on the center part where the zipper is going to go. And I have to find the zipper that matches this color. Hi guys. Okay, so let's discuss real quick. So I am finished. Look at how pretty this looks. I know I showed you this last night, but now it's like actually off of the thing. This is what the inside looks like. I don't know why it's like, there we go. Here is the outside. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, so now that we have this part done, I was thinking maybe a flap, but I don't have like a magnet to flap. So I'm gonna have to do a zipper. Okay, so now that we've decided on a zipper, I got my zipper box here full of zippers. We have to figure out a color and then a length. So what length? I actually think this length would be a good length. You guys can see. And hold up, this color and this length, what do you think? So I'm gonna add, I don't even know how I'm gonna attach this, but basically let me shape this like this. So it's going to, I'm going to crochet a couple of rows in like this, and then it'll zip down the middle. So I'm gonna have to figure out how many rows on each side and then how to attach the zipper. But I think this would be like the perfect size for that. What do you guys think? Or should I go with a bigger zipper? I feel like this is perfect though. I also do have a lighter zipper and a more, ooh, wait, hold up. Dark purple? Which purple looks better? I'm probably going to put a vote up on Instagram and on YouTube Shorts for this because I can't decide between these two colors now. Like this one feels closer, but I don't know. Ooh, that's hard. All right, I will see you guys after I crochet a couple of rows in to make where the zipper goes. Okay, so I'm working on where the zipper is gonna go, and you guys, I'm kind of worried that the flap where the zipper is going to attach to, I'm gonna make one equally on this side, is making it look a little bit more like a basket than a purse. Like, is that making it look baskety? I know by the time that you guys see this, this project will be done, but like, is this a trust the process moment? I feel like it is, because like obviously it needs to be able to seal, otherwise you can't keep anything in it. And then I still have to do the straps, which I haven't decided what I want to do for that yet. But like, is it looking too baskety? Like, is it looking too Wizard of Oz basket? I don't know why, but baskets make me think of Wizard of Oz. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so I have finished the body of the bag. So this is what it is looking like. This is where the zipper is going to attach to when it closes. I have decided, thank you for everybody who voted on the burgundy zipper. It is just going to match so well. But before I attach the zipper, I want to do the straps. Now I tried attaching the straps to it and trying to crochet that looked ugly. I tried doing a single stitch strap and that looked ugly. So let me show you the strap that I am currently working on. I kind of did like the crochet rib stitch, and then I am just attaching it in the back to make the strap, and I just feel like it looks so pretty. Like, look at this. Like, it looks more like a handbag strap. I think it's pretty. I'm gonna have to attach it, obviously, so I'm just like leaving this part flat and then slip stitching it in the back to attach or to make it round. So this is where I am at. Look at it, it is so pretty. Once I have the two straps made and on, I will attach the zipper and then we are done. But like, look at that. It just looks so pretty. I can't get over how gorgeous this looks on camera or even in person. Alright, I will continue to work on this and I will show you guys when I've made more progress. Okay, so I've added the zipper in and you see, so now I think I'm going to put like a stitch here, a stitch here for that spacing before connecting the sides. I'm going to tuck the zipper in and then this purse is pretty much done. Like, I do think that the burgundy zipper was a brilliant idea. Thank you everybody who voted on TikTok and here on YouTube. Burgundy all the way. All right, you guys, I'm going to just finish up these sides and then this purse is done. Hi guys. Okay, so I'm so excited to show you the finished purse. Ta-da! With the zipper. Now, I did like crochet these sides closed just so it looks cuter, in my opinion. And that burgundy zipper looks so good. Thank you guys for voting on that. Here are the handles. Look at it. It is so pretty. I really do love the way this design came out. It is stiff. Okay, it's a little bit stiffer, but that makes it a more durable purse, which is good because it's something that my mom can use anywhere. Um, Purses I've made her in the past are acrylic yarn, they get wet, whatever, you know, and so she feels like weary of using them. But this she can use anywhere. It has a real bottom, it has a zipper, she can put it down, like it is solid. So I'm so excited that I finally get this finished. I'm gonna post this video probably the day before her birthday or the day after her birthday. But here's my mom's birthday purse, you guys. Thank you so much for coming along with me on the journey. Thank you guys for the ones who were active in voting. And this is just to show you guys that you really can do anything with a little bit of knowledge. I never crocheted this pattern before or with this type of material before. I've never put a basin on a purse before. This was all new to me, and I love challenging myself and doing new things. It is probably the funnest part of creating for me. But here's what I created. I am absolutely in love with it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this journey with me, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that like button if you like this kind of content. I make knitting, crocheting, cooking content, pretty much anything that I'm doing, I just film it. So thank you guys for watching so much, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!